Welcome back everyone, Meanpooh here, and today I'm going to show you some gameplay of the game Warhammer Vermintide 2. This game is essentially an action hack and slash from a first-person perspective. Since the game has Warhammer in the title, you should know that it is taking place in that fantasy universe where all sorts of frightening and nightmarish things can happen. You and 3 other players will work together to fight against the Chaos Army, which are a race of rat men known as the Skaven. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The game features 5 different characters to choose from. These characters are divided into 15 different careers, each with a unique set of skills and abilities. After you complete missions, you will receive rewards through a randomized loot system. While watching, you will see lots of blood coming from the enemy as you try to hack your way to victory. This is similar to the game Chivalry, except you can't specifically target parts of the body. Enemies will surround you without mercy and kill you if left unchecked. While I was playing, I saw one of my friends get abducted by the enemy. This happens when a special enemy appears and puts a noose around your neck and try to drag you off. When this happens, you have to wait to get rescued by your teammates. If they are successful, sometimes they take you to a pretty good distance away from the party. Teamwork should be used in this game, as you would need your friends to revive you if you happen to go down, as well as rescue you from being kidnapped. The game also has mini bosses that are a pain to kill. Some are big and slow, but still are very dangerous. Others have a little speed on them, which makes them very difficult to kill. There's plenty of banter coming from the party, such as calling out where potions are located, as well as small talk while fighting. Sometimes you will hear whispers like someone or something is trying to put a spell on you. For the most part, it just creeped me out. After writing this, I found some information saying that those creepy whispers come from a creature called a life leecher. It also says that when they spawn, they will lurk until they identify an opportunity to strike. When they detect a lone player or a distracted player, they will often teleport behind them and then attack with a magical spell that drags their victim towards the leech. I can only assume that the leech is a hideous creature that eats other races. Moving on, the levels that I played on were very detailed. Things like fireworks in the sky to the fire in the ground when a bomb explodes. There is one level where there is a building on fire and you have to defend in place, which is very cool because as it's burning, smoke is making it difficult to see. It all looks good. There was one level where you are going through a wheat field, which looked very believable as you can barely see the enemy if they are hiding within. Some bad things that I saw were the invisible barriers. What looked like part of the playing field was nothing but just a backdrop. Also, the difficulty was a little rough while playing on normal. I put timestamps in the description box for each of the 4 settings that I chose along with the average FPS. This is a good game to own if you are looking for something to chop up and kill some time. Expect to spend over 15 minutes per mission, as they can be difficult at times. The GPU had spikes to 76 and mostly stayed around the lower 70s. The CPU stayed in the lower 80s, which, it's normal for this machine, and had spikes hitting 90 and 91. I really wish we could get the temperature under control. Anyway, the FPS will be on screen at the timestamps. Regardless of which setting I had chosen, the game performed well with no stuttering, missing sounds, or textures. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and if you want to see more, consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next game. Meanpooh, out.
There's a potion, probably poisoned, but there it is. We shall not be on the path. Break them!
Just like that. Come on, land match, but achieve. When an attack, 6 Mars Rock returns with
How far to this temple, do you think?
It helps believe in roads.
Now, down here!
necessary work, hard work, and bloody fun work.
Ha! Thought it more a pastime for you.
Even you can't keep fighting forever, Bardin. The ratties have been here a while. Let's make it clear and wait. Can't feel my hands. I need healing.
Your favorite time, not theirs. Can't you hear the rushing? Another dead weapon left. Listen to that!
I'm losing ground.
Spoil quiet. Stop throwing!
Won't take much more, darling.
So little is dead, Sienna.